What's going on, guys? Kulprit here. Welcome back to my Let's Play Prison Architect Alpha 16. I believe this is episode 8. This is an unexpected episode. When I left you last, I was going to kind of just monitor and grind away and make some money and save some money so that when I came back to you guys, we would have, 10, 20K built up and we can start building cell blocks. Well, what happens is your medium security guys, they stay for a while, they get released, and you're constantly churning guys out. And I don't have enough guys to fill my jobs. As you can see, I've added some saws here. I'm slowly building it up. I actually did some trees. Remember I had the 10 here that I told you was an insurance policy? I'm not going to... Well, I sold those off just as an experiment as I was sitting here bored. Made a lot of money off the boards. You harvest the trees, you take the logs up here like we did, and you put them, and they make them into boards, and the boards sell for a lot more. So as you can see, I took a lot of that money that I made, planted a whole bunch of new ones. So we're going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep experimenting. What happened, though, is I'm running out of jobs. I was having to steal jobs from laundry and from the cleaning to fill out the shop, so I had to add on some new prisoners. So what I did is I just finished these couple cells up here. Because of the way it's designed, I couldn't make these normal security like I wanted to. I had to make them high security. So I had to bring in high security. Now we got 49 out of 44, so I'm a little over capacity. Some are in the holding cell, it's not a big deal. But you see maximum security 22, 23. I made a boo-boo. Basically what I did was these guys just literally arrived. I think they arrived today. And what I did was I didn't think about it. I sent them to work. And they're not agitated. When they arrive, it's kind of a weird thing about the game. They're full of needs, basically, and they're not very happy. So you can see right here, 17 prisoners have serious complaints. 4 prisoners are suppressed. What's going on? I have a bit of a riot going on. So you can see, you can hear it. A lot of guys injured and fighting in here. I'm actually going to call in the riot police just to quell this right away. They're in a dangerous spot. I think I might even have something going on over here. No, these guys are working. But this guy's got his thing. So I'm not sure what's going on. A lot of needs going on, so I'm going to, first, what we're going to do, here's the plan of action. These guys are scrapping pretty hard. They're going to kill my production in my workshop. Pisses me off even more than anything. Ooh, we got a workman dead. That's not good. You killed one of my dudes. That's a murder. That's going to hurt me. Okay, so we're going to do a bang up, sends all the willing prisoners back to their cells. We're going to hit that. We're going to go emergencies. We're going to call in the riot police. As soon as they get here, I want them to crack some skulls. So, otherwise, let's go. Let's see what's going to happen. I hope my guard stays alive because guards are expensive. So you see all the guys that don't want any piece of this, they're out of here. I think they've quelled it anyway. I don't need the riot police. I don't know what the cost of the riot police is. Anybody tell me? Like, why wouldn't I want to call that, obviously? Yeah, so let's just get the riot police in a better position. But we'll let them stick around for a little while. Just kind of park yourself right in here in case we got another issue. Because once those guys are clean out, I'm going to leave these guys alone. That pisses people off a lot. And I kind of want them to get back to their regular schedules. Obviously, I'm going to need a cleanup crew. Kind of sad, honestly. What? Really? Alright, so you know what? I should probably lock them up until workday is done. Should be done very soon, though. I don't like the balance of high security guys here and things like that. And they're just super needy. What is that? Oh, it's damaged. That's the kind of the issue I'm having right now. These guys that just got here, that just arrived, are all very super needy. Like, look at these guys all beat up bad. Alright. See, I want to make sure she can heal the guards first. That's what I'd like. Well, she's going to run back. Alright, so now they're going to go free time. They can take care of some of those needs. So you can see, I'm trying to manage as best I can. Bloodbath in here. Alright, Doctor, you might as well go in here and start healing these guys up. Gonna keep the riot police around until you can see the danger level's going way down. And what I did was, you guys saw in the last episode, I researched policy. Prison policy. It allows me to set my punishments and things. And so basically what I did was I went in, I banged it way up. They actually added something that I wasn't aware of. Everything's solitary. You can actually I have lockdown here, but you can set it to no punishment, lockdown, punishment, solitary. I just left that a lockdown. That's luxuries. It's like cigarettes and booze. I think no harm done there. Everything else solitary. I pump it up 5 and 10. You hurt somebody, you go in there. Because like I said, like right now, perfect example. These guys are hot. These guys are angry. The rest of my prison population is kind of pissed off too because I had to bang them up. They're agitated. So I want these little troublemakers. I want them out of circulation for 10 hours. And why is that? I don't know that the punishment deters them from acting up again. I don't know that. I don't have any basis for that. But what it does is it gives me a chance to catch up. It gives me a chance to kind of get control of the prison again before these guys pop out. That makes me sad. I should actually, first time, we're going to put in them slab. It's a little late. It's a little too late for it, but some morgue slabs in there. Oh, I don't know how that set up as the morgue. Where are you, morgue? Dun, 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 dun. And basically what they're going to do is they'll end up putting that guy on a truck, just like the garbage. They'll send him right out. Where is the doctor? Doctors are useless. They really got to fix that. Go fix that guard. I don't want to lose guards. I got all my guards. None of my guards died. Keep these guys around for a little while, because like I said, I don't know what the cost is. I'll have to research that. If anybody knows, please tell me, because I would like to know, you know, why wouldn't I just leave these guys sitting here right now? There's got to be a timer, I guess, and I imagine there's got to be a fee, but like I don't notice that this has gone down. Maybe at the end of the day it'll take out for it. Again, I'm not sure, so if anybody knows, please let me know. I'm going to keep them around for a little while until, the danger meter's down. The danger meter's going back up again, which I don't really understand. But yeah, so we had some excitement there, but you see I got some production going. I should be making some money. Got a bunch of trees here that I'm going to be able to sell, and this is going to be like a bonanza, which is pretty nice. I'll let you guys stick around. We'll make this a real short episode because there's not really much to talk about other than that. I thought that was going to be a little crazy. It kind of was. Let's check out how that hurt my valuation. It used to be like 300 and something. So there you go. Cut my valuation in half. One murder. Actually, I've lost. The serious injuries has gone down, I guess, as time goes by. There you go. One murder, negative 30,000. Why did that go down so low then? Oh, bonus without an incident. So I had this was a big bonus because I hadn't had an incident. So now I lose that. I lose the 30K for a murder, plus I lost the bonus. Okay, so that's why that was so high. Still 160, I think, is honestly still the highest I've ever had. Like I said to you guys, I said a lot, like right here. What would always happen to me in the beginning is I would build my prison, I would build all this out, I would build it all secure, like in here, nothing. But then I would start expanding. I would forget to like fence this off right here. And so what would happen is right away, like they would riot. They would kill a guard, and then like 5 guys would run out and just bounce. They would just run because there'd be no fence here. Remember, I told you guys about that, and they'd just be gone. And so like I'd be in the first day or 2 of my prison, and I would lose 5 or 6 escapees. And no big deal. You can recover from it as your prison, but as far as like, you know, value of the prison, it was always just killed. These guys are tired. I can let them go. The only thing I think is maybe just the timer to when you can call them back again. No, I didn't want that. Get out of here. I don't want... I thought I told you guys to get out of here. Oh, there's some cars. Alright, so I think we've kind of quelled that. It's still dicey, though. I'm not going to pretend it's not. Like, why are these guys so angry? Oh, see, there you go. The riot police add to the danger. Okay, so that's pretty good. You guys can go. I should go to this. You guys says they're resting, so let's just let them rest up, maybe. Excuse me, then they'll go home. Looks like your truck left, though, guys. I hope you're not going to stay here forever now. So you guys technically aren't staff, are you? So hopefully once they rest up, they'll go on their way. I can tell you right now with my new policy, which actually I got, so let's get that going. You guys can see, I'm going to bang this out a little more because I am going to need, now that I've started this whole... oh, you know what I should do? Are they sleeping? I should do a shakedown. Let's do that. Now that I've started this whole new policy of solitary, like you see, my solitaries, I got 1 solitary left. But, I mean, that's actually not bad, considering we just had a riot. Mini riot in the workshop, which pisses, like I said, it pisses me off that it was in the workshop, because now this is, like, damaged. I gotta get somebody to fix that. Lost a worker, though. That kind of stinks, but it's alright. I don't need big workers, or a lot of workers right now. These guys are more than anything. These guys are used to just shuttle materials back and forth. There we go there, here for the body. I don't know where the body is. Oh, it must be on the truck. I just can't see it. Open door for him. Alright, so I was really just sitting here thinking that how really nicely that this prison was working, to be honest with you. And here we go. But that's kind of this game. Just when you kind of start thinking, alright, I got this, it throws you a little bit of a curveball, which is cool. You know, it keeps things interesting. Like I said, I was just kind of sitting here monitoring everything, trying to figure out the best way to make cash. I knew that bringing in that many, like, suddenly new high-risk guys was going to be risky. Yeah, I don't... It's a cool door, but for $500 versus $200, it's just not necessary. Alright, what is going on? Yeah, we got another ride. So here you go. This is why you don't, bring these guys in that much. Oh, goodness. I can't call the riot police back in, so we're going to have to send them back in. prisoners. This is gonna be dicey. Hey, guards. Oh, is that guy trying to escape? Awesome. Beat the hell out of him. Here's a good... No, so they got him pretty easy. Again, this little thing out here is working pretty well. Oh, that was an explosion. Oh, and you know what? I need to turn off intake. We can just turn that off right now. I don't need to add more. Now, what just blew up? Something with the toilet, I guess? You can see it goes kind of chaotic pretty quick. Hopefully it wasn't anything important. I can't see into the laundry. Hopefully. That guy's over there. He's going to go solitary. This solitary's going to be full. Good thing I started building those. Actually, you know what? Let me finish these before so that my workers, while I'm checking out the riot, can actually get this fixed up, because I'm going to need it. I need quite a few solitaries from the look of it. There we go. They'll be ready to go. I should have electric. Oh, darn it. Okay, let's see. I think it's squashed. Let's just chill it out. Let's see what happens. Unnecessary search. See, the search was probably a bad idea. Should have waited. Oh, these guys are not happy at all right now. Oh, there's a deterrent right there. One punishment has been handed down. Alright, so let's take off the bang up. How close are we? They should be going to sleep pretty soon. That could help. Let's just look at the needs. See if there's something I could do with the regime. Hygiene. Alright, so what we're going to do, safety is really high. We're going to switch the regime around a little bit. Alright, because they missed that. Alright, free time. Alright, so what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to add a shower in case they... Yeah, now we'll do another free time here. I'm going to slap a free time in there too. Again, I'm going to go a little conservative because I'm a little worried right now. I feel like I could lose this prison right now. So let's get that shakedown done, please. I don't have any guards going on. That's the problem right now. Let's leave that alone. I searched a lot of the places. All right, I need this doctor in here. Just search this guy. Go heal that guy up for me. All right, let's get them down. They're eating. That's gonna help. Here we go, guys. Crisis management, prison crisis management, Alpha 16. That's what they should have named this game. It was really smooth sailing. This is kind of the stuff I expected early on. I've really obviously outstretched my capacity right now because I got a little greedy. I think I can recover. We're just going to have to see. Where's the doctor? You can see the solitary's filling up. Okay, Doc, where are you at? Get him. Heal him up. I got to keep my guards up. That's my main goal. Prisoners aren't going anywhere, so they can wait. Where'd she go? Oh, she's healing the prisoners. Seriously? You guys are just agitated all the hell, aren't you? Can somebody come help this guy? You got him, alright. Where? Doc, go get him. Thank you, good job. Alright, so we're getting there. It's going down. Shower's helping. That was a big thing for them. Not many guys ate, but that could also be... This isn't like a... It's hard to explain what this is. You want this to be full green once a day, because not everybody eats on every meal. I'm going to hire a couple more guards. So there's a lot of... Just help get a hold of things. I can always fire them if I need be, but I'm plenty in the green here because of all the high risk guys, and I've got a decent balance. I do have all these trees if I really get in a hard way. Again, I could. This is probably. I mean, I think from that I had a roll like this, right? Something like this, and I think it said like $17,000, $15,000. It's a lot of money. So this has got to be like 20 or 30K right there. So basically, what I was planning to do was let this mature. Going to cut it down, and as soon as that was put in and sold, that's when I was going to start this episode with you guys and build that cell block, which we do need to do because clearly I need to get my capacity up to. And actually, I should honestly build it before these guys are starting to get out of solitary. It's probably not a bad idea, but just because of how this episode's already running, I'm not going to do it this episode. So we're just going to kind of finish managing up, so you guys can see that. Come in here, heal them up. As much as I really don't care about healing them up, I don't want to. I don't want any murders either. So now the problem, the tricky part here, is that I'm not going to have very good production for a couple of days because I've got, what, 3, 6, 9, 18 guys in solitary. That's quite a bit of my workforce. That's okay. It's just no real way around that. I just got to have to deal with it. Now, why is that? I want to check this because I wonder if that's... I noticed this before. If that is maybe why that wasn't right. I switched up the power, just to let you guys know. This, you guys remember this one, I have all the capacitors on this thing, and it was still pretty maxed up. It's at half now. It was powering up 80% of the prison. It was powering everything. Like, the only thing that this one here, remarkably, this little power, it was only powering the kitchen, basically, and the canteen. So what I did was I switched it up. I took these offices were on this one. These were all on this one, too. So what I did was I cut the power lines here, and I put these all on down here. Just kind of spread out the load a little more evenly. And you can see this guy's at halfway, too. He doesn't have all the capacitors, though, so... I didn't want to, this guy's getting drawn on for a lot of things, all these saws and presses, as well as the cell blocks. So I'm probably actually, once I do expand out here, maybe even before that, who knows, I'm going to have to add another power block, because this guy's just not going to be able to push much more. He probably won't even really be able to do this here, actually, once I do all the saws here and this big cell block. So I might have to make a contingency plan for that as well. Now, I want to see why 1% unnecessary search recently, why, I mean... Deterrent, 2 punishments of him handed down. That's cool. I didn't realize the deterrent helped in that. There is a deterrent factor, which is great. I don't know if the level of, your punishment matters, or if just any punishment is the thing, but like I said, the term I put him into the solitary is more for me. It gives me time, gives me 10 hours now to get these guys back quelled and to calming down, or like I said, potentially to build a new cell block or, fix the problems, basically. Serious complaints. So let's look at the needs in detail. Tell us what their complaints are. Food, hygiene, okay. That's fine. That should all be fixed before they go to bed. Recreation's an issue. Freedom is going to be an issue for a little while because I have things kind of locked down right now. Let's look at regime real quick, see how this works. Remember, I fixed it up a little. Help them. Again, there's this free time, just let them go to the bathroom, do whatever they needed to do. I'm going to leave that in there for a couple days, especially until I get the high security guys sorted out. They're working, which is actually kind of silly. I don't really need them to work, but they might as well. Look at this skeleton crew in here, boy. There is not much production coming out of there. I actually might even lose money on that thing today. But as soon as they're done, yeah, I mean, you see all the guys that didn't eat. Hopefully the chefs are not going to... I got 3 chefs still. They're good. Looks like they'll have a full meal ready. That's good. Now let's just check my guard deployment. If you want to see, I did add a guard patrol up in the workshop. This is what you mean. These are guard patrols, and this is, remember I told you about the 4-way things here, and this is, let me just show you. Now, if I want to do one guard patrol like that, I could do another one that goes by them like that, and they won't touch, and they won't cross, because otherwise, if you put them side by side like this, let's just get that out of there. Let's say if I put them side by side, this joins it into one thing, and it makes a whole mess of the AI, and then... So basically, if I wanted to, say, have a dog patrol up here of this upper sector of the prison, and then I wanted to have a patrol of the bottom sector of the prison with the dogs, if they touched in the middle here, basically it would be, instead of 2 separate patrols, it would be one, like, big figure-8 patrol, and you ended up having, like, 2 cops with dogs and, like, 1... It just didn't... It didn't set it up very nicely. I didn't like it, so that's why I started going with the 4 size. You could do 3. I think the 4 looks a little nicer. You could do, like, 3, like a 1 path with grass on the side, or you can do all cement if you wanted to. I just like the 2 with the grass buffer, because eventually I will plant grass in here, and it just make it a little nicer, so that is why I do it. Somewhat cosmetic, somewhat functional. Alright, Doctor, I want you... Come in here. One of these guys in here is hurt. Where'd he go? I wish he would seek people out and fix them as they were hurt. I think most everybody's healed up now. Look at this thing. His uniform is damaged. Alright, 16 prisoners have serious complaints. But yeah, 10 say they're well treated, so there you go. 22 are suppressed, which suppressed basically means in custody, I guess you could say. The guys in solitary. That means all their needs are suppressed, even if they have to. But now, what happens is, when these guys come out, they're going to be bastards. I got to watch them. Look at this guy. I mean, he's got lots of needs. Escape attempt, destruction, and attack staff. He's in there for a long time, because they all add up. Escape attempts, 10. Destruction's probably 5. Attack staff is 10. 25 hours he's going to be in there. But when he comes out, he's going to be angry. So I have to make sure I have everybody else is good, because this guy's going to be trying to start a riot. And a lot of these guys are going to get out at similar times. Actually, you've seen that quite a few have gotten out now. But here, you know, this guy's not so bad. This guy's actually pretty good. This guy's not so good. Attack staff, this guy's murderous. This guy should be in there for a long time. Dan Denning. Let's look at Dan. Sentenced to 18 years for multiple crimes, including armed robbery, robbery, and burglary, and now murder in prison. There you go. Is there max? Now, I'm curious. What we're gonna get to is maybe you guys can tell me this. I've never messed with the electric chair. Basically, what I would do is I would send this guy to death row and fry the bastard. So we might get there at some point because like I said, I've just never messed with it. Make a little, you know, death row with a. There is an electric chair in here. You guys can see it right there. Electric chair to deliver 2,000 volts of justice. So we're gonna play with that eventually. How expensive was that? $5,000. That's not too bad. But you know, I would make a couple little holding cells, maybe a tiny little canteen and kitchen for him for his last meal. You know, and we'll see. And if we get some murderers, we're gonna fry them because I ain't got no time for that. But there you go, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. Maybe it was a shorter little episode. I'm not exactly sure when I started this, but there you go. We had something pop up. I wanted to show you. Like I said, I always try to share with you guys everything that goes on. When we come back, I probably will. You know, once everything gets restored to order, sell these trees. Take that big cash in, and we'll probably build this big cell block over here for the high securities. Get the high securities the heck out of there. High security guys and group showers just do not mix. Get them over here situated. Then I will fill this up with normal security. So I'll have about, what is this? It was 20, probably like 50 normal security here, and then another 30 or 40 high security. So we're going to pump up our population by quite a bit. But that should hopefully pump up our daily cash flow. It'll give me plenty of labor. I will probably then, what I would do is, once I get like 50 or 60 of these guys in here, I will put them in here, and I will only let them work in the workshops. You can do that now. I don't like the idea of my high security guys. As you saw, what happened, I don't like them working in the workshop near weapons and things. I will have them, I'll have high security do things like laundry. Not even sure if I like them doing the cleaning, to be honest, because then they get access to poison and stuff. But I think it's a lesser of two evils than letting them into the workshop where like the worst weapons are. So, like always, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if you're enjoying the series by hitting that like button. Give me some comments down below. Like I said, let's talk about the execution chair. Let me know about the riot squad. Is there any detriments to using that? If you know, I'd really like to hear that. And other suggestions you might have for our prison here. And I will talk to you soon, guys. Take care.